Championships greeted nearly 400 competitors from around the country from September 10th through the 14th at the Lamplight Equestrian Center in Wayne, Illinois. With 4 full days of dressage, cross-country, and show jumping, each division culminated into exciting finishes with champions of all ages taking home tons of cash and prizes. Though Leslie Law of Fleeceworks Monsieur Duval won the advanced division for the 2nd consecutive year, this win was much different than last year and will potentially be much more lucrative.
Last year the cross-country got rained out, so it ended up being a combined competition. So it was nice to come back and do a full event and win it with all 3 phases.
Grey clouds seemed to loom over a jump combination and show jumping for his other 2 horses in the upper level divisions.
I've been struggling with that jump all day actually. My intermediate horse, I had the back rail off the ox, and then I went in on my other advanced horse and I had the first part of the in and out down going, and so I came round there on my last horse, and I suppose I was getting a bit edgy by this time, having had it already down twice on other horses. And then when I knew I jumped in a little quiet, and I knew I was going to be struggling to get across the back bar, and when I heard him come down on the back bar and I heard it bounce, I was like, here we go again. It's going again. But fortunately I took a little peep after I got through the finish and it was still there, so I guess it was 3rd time lucky that time.
The advanced division also served as one of the Adequan USCA Gold Cup Series divisions. This win should put Law atop the standings for good and earn him the $10,000 year-end bonus.
If we have won that, or we do win that, that would be just a nice little touch for the end of the season. The AECs, it's a great event. And they put on some good prize money, which is always nice to see. And it's very well run. It's a very classy operation. It'll be different again next year. I believe we move down to Carl Buchart's place in Georgia. So, and I think it's nice that they move around the country a little bit, give everybody a chance to, go from different areas. So we like supporting it because, it's a great competition.
Though Jenny Brannigan's weekend didn't start out quite the way she'd hoped, she was able to come back and win the Open Intermediate division aboard Kambalda.
I'm really excited, obviously, that he's gone and won something as big as this. I think it's a pretty good testament to the horse. He's become so bold and so brave. Like, I have no question that horse is going to jump around advanced. Like, he's going to be a great cross-country horse. Was not at all expecting to win, so I think that makes it a little bit, more exciting. And obviously I had an advanced horse that I was a little bit bummed out. I had a silly blip in the water, so I've been kind of like a little bit bummed all weekend, and so that was obviously a huge, excitement for me. I've always been a huge supporter of the AEC, and the first time I came here I brought 2 really nice young horses, actually Cooper when he was just going prelim, and another young mare that was going training, and had 2 really good goes, and it was a really cool experience. This is actually where I'm from, is Illinois, in this area, so it was really cool to be back home, and I love this venue. It's amazing. I actually used to fox hunt with the people that own this place, so it's pretty cool, Mr. Moxley. So I've always really liked it, and I've always been a big supporter of it, and honestly the horses have always gone well here, so I've always come back.
Followers of the Spalding Labs Young Event Horse Series would recognize the winners of the preliminary amateur division. El Cid came through the program, and now Lynn Partridge is raking in the results.
Oh, I'm just elated. He's had the best year ever. I mean, he's won almost everything, not absolutely everything, but he's just had such a great year, and this just tops it off. Coming to the championships and then winning here, fantastic. He's grown up so much this year. He only moved up to prelim in January and actually won his first one. He was great dressage. He was exactly the same in the ring as he was in the warm-up, and just floated along. He was fabulous, and he's just a good boy.
Evelyn Bill Kelly of Perkinsville, Vermont, won the novice junior division aboard Freya 2, and for her, this victory was extra sweet.
I'm so happy. Last year at this time I broke my back, and so I hadn't even been jumping her again yet, and so to have come this far in a year, I'm really happy. We had been doing pretty well this season, and we had been winning a lot, and so we decided to come on the opening date.
Guthrie drove her homebred Ideal Life all the way from Park City, Utah to ride in the beginner novice amateur division, but said the trip was well worth it.
No, this was like a dream come true. With a horse that I bred and I started him, and then with John's help, it's been unbelievable. I won a silent auction bid at the USEA convention in Portland. So drinking wine, bidding on a horse, I got the breed, and he's 6 and he's like a magical pony.
As for her first trip to the American Eventing Championships, Guthrie is sold.
Oh, it's so cool. I would do it again. From Utah it was 2 days of hard driving, but so well worth it.
Of course, none of this year's AEC would have been possible without the undying support of title sponsor John Nunn of Bit of Britain. USEA CEO Joe Whitehouse caught up with him to wrap up another great American Eventing Championships.
Here today with our title sponsor, John Nunn of Bit of Britain. And John, thank you so much for everything that you have done to make the American Eventing Championships as successful in the 6 years that we've been doing it now. And this 6th year, you've been the title sponsor. How do you think things have gone for you?
Oh, it's been great. I just want to thank everybody and thank the USEA for providing it and putting it on. I'm very proud to be the title sponsor this year, and I've always been proud to be a part of it. And I think that the championships were really needed, and I love the fact that we're doing them, and I'm just proud to be a part of them.
Well, we're very proud to have you part of it. Bit of Britain has been a sponsor of the USEA for probably 20 years now. And we couldn't have done many of the things that we do without John and without Bit of Britain. Obviously, we've got to thank Lamplight Equestrian Centre for this beautiful facility that we've been able to hold the championships at, and to Katie Lindsay, the competition director, who's put the competition on for us, and to everybody, the vendors, but most of all to all the sponsors. The sponsors have made this thing happen. They've made us able to give $50,000 in prize money and over $100,000 in prizes, that saddles and bridles and boots and saddle pads. Just amazing, and the list of sponsors is on the website, so we hope all our members will show their appreciation by clicking through and visiting those websites. And so for the final word, let's go to John Nunn as we wrap up this 2009 Bit of Britain USEA American Eventing Championships from Lamplight Equestrian Center in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, I just want to say, again, thank you to everybody. And if it wasn't for our customer base, our loyal customer base, we wouldn't be able to do such a thing. It's really nice that people stand behind us, and in doing so, we're able to do the same for them. And I just look forward to next year. It's going to be exciting being down in Georgia, and another nice event, and I just hope we get the great weather we got this year. So let's wrap it up, and I want to thank everybody for the whole picture. It's been a great event. Thanks, Sam.
One final word about all of the competitions that are run throughout the U.S. Under USEA recognized status. We couldn't do any of this without the volunteers, and the American Eventing Championship is a huge number of volunteers that have made this thing happen. And so to all the volunteers who have been here today and yesterday, the day before, we thank you. We appreciate all the hours that you put in to make this sport possible. And to all of the volunteers throughout the United States who make eventing possible on a national basis. And thank you, John, once again.